Good morning. It's about 5:30 a.m. We're in the middle of this whole coronavirus pandemic. I think a lot of people's sleep schedule is messed up. Mine is messed up. I went to sleep at 2. I woke up around like 5:30. Came outside to get some fresh air. Drink me a cup of water. So my thing is, right, I'm gonna take a page from my I'm gonna take a page from my mom right here. And anytime I would do anything that wasn't the greatest, or I felt discouraged, and she would just go to me and she would be like, Khalid, did you do your best? I'd be like, yeah, mom, I did my best. I did the best I could. I gave all I could give, and that was it. Yes, mom, I did my best. She'd be like, son, as long as you did your best, that's all I can ask for, right? So nobody can ask for better than your best. As long as you're giving your best self, that is all that matters. If you are not putting forth the most amount of effort in situations like these, this can cause you to panic a little bit, because if you've been being a bum for the past, 7 days, 14 days, or whatever, then you're going to feel some type of way because you didn't try your hardest up front. And now you're trying to try your hardest when it's too late, or you're still not even trying, but you want to panic. So just the past 7 days, and I'm not picking on my roommate or anything, but he just made it seem like that he hasn't even researched how to get unemployment, how to get food stamps, how to go about getting his stimulus check. He said he never filed taxes before, or getting another job or something. I guess he just been chilling the past 7 days, and I'm like, dude, I don't really know him personally other than a few interactions, but that's not your best. That's not the best you can do. So when you don't give it your all and now you think you down to the wire, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit scary because you didn't give everything up front, and now you gotta make up for all the work that you didn't put up front. You've been procrastinating. So I hope this coronavirus has really prepared everybody in knowing the importance of having an emergency fund, having a plan, and just thinking, what can go wrong in your worst case scenario. I didn't plan for the coronavirus. I didn't plan for him to do $100 worth of electrical damage, but I mean, here it is. I'm going through it too. My plans got messed up a little bit. I had to push stuff back, but I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to remember stuff isn't that bad. And if it is that bad, then that should motivate you to not be in this position again. Once we get through this in the next 6 months, a year, 18 months, if it was really that bad for you, then you should be motivated enough to say, hey, I'm never going to be in this position again. I'm going to get my life right. I'm going to get my money right. I'm going to get my jobs right. I'm going to get my budget right. I'm going to start saving. And you use that as motivation, right? And if your situation ain't that bad, all the other noise gotta stop. Cause y'all are scaring other people, y'all are discouraging other people, y'all negativity is wearing off on them. If your situation is not that bad, then it's not that bad. Stop. Don't complain, don't bring other people down. I mean, I know it's hard to do that, but stick to a routine, get up in the morning, drink you some water, go out and exercise, run around the block, try to maintain some kind of stability in your life. Read a book, do something to improve yourself, do something to improve your life, do something to bring you some kind of stability. I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. We all in this together. We all going through the coronavirus. It's not just in America, it's all across the world. Everybody's going through the same thing. You not no more or less in pain than anybody else. And anytime you think you are, just think of the other person's perception. My best friend said we perceive our own reality. So I'll just take a step back and think about that. So I wrestled in high school. I wrestled all 4 years, freshman to senior year. And one of my good friends, he basically had to beg me to get into the room. He had to beg me to get in the wrestling room. I didn't want to do it. He asked me every day for 2 weeks. He got on my nerves. I really only went just to shut him up. First day of wrestling practice, I threw up. I was sweating. I had diarrhea. I went to the locker room. I couldn't even finish the practice. I didn't come back for about 2 weeks, and then when I did come back, I was in it. So the first day was hard. I lost every match my freshman year, but I stuck it out. I did 4 years, and I wrestled. That could have been the greatest thing that ever happened to me because it taught me mental toughness. And this situation, this coronavirus pandemic, it has displayed that a lot of people do not have mental toughness. When you go out there and wrestle, yes, you wrestling another person, but you wrestling yourself. Is mano y mano. Is you against another person. Is you against yourself. And some of y'all have displayed that y'all would get on the mat and y'all would lay down and y'all would roll over and y'all would just get pinned. And that's a little uh that's not okay with me, man. A lot of y'all get on the mat and y'all wouldn't even try. Y'all wouldn't even try to fight. So so like I said, I lost every match my freshman year, but I got out there and I wrestled. I got out there and I tried. Is that the best I could do? Yes. The best I could do was go to practice every day, put in hard work, and go out there and go on the mat and lose every single match. And if that's all you can give, then good. But some of y'all don't even try. Some of y'all just go out there and y'all just giving up. That's not cool. That's not okay. Imagine if this was back in the day where if you don't work, you don't eat. If you had no value to society, then you don't eat. You get banished. If you weren't productive, if you didn't know how to forage, if you didn't know how to hunt, if you didn't know how to build a hut, if you didn't know how to harvest for berries, if you didn't know how to wove cloth, like some of y'all need to go wrestle. That's what y'all need to do. Some of y'all need to go wrestle, get y'all some mental toughness, and just push your limits. Like think about the worst case scenario. My worst case scenario, I lose this house. So what? I failed. Like so what? I lose this house. Worst case scenario, I go live with my mama. I go live with my daddy. Worst case scenario, I can't live with them. I go live. I sleep in my car. I sleep in my car outside of work. Worst case scenario, I lose my job. I get another job. So I used to have this family friend, and I told him, I was like, man, life can't hit me. He was like, you say that now because you're young. Life hits everybody. So then I talked to my dad. My dad, yeah, it was like, he right, son, life is going to hit you. Life has already hit you, and it's just all about how you bounce back. Life has hit you plenty of times, and all you do is bounce back. That's what we got to do. You got to be persistent. You got to be adaptable. I don't care how hard life hit me. Life can even break me. But if you're gonna break me, it's gonna take a hell of a lot. I ain't just gonna sit down and roll over and you just gonna take me. Nah, hey, look, if you gonna break me, you gotta break me. So anything in this world, losing a job, this coronavirus, that does not affect me. That does not matter to me. You gotta do a lot more than look, you got to do a lot more to break me. And I want y'all to have that same attitude. That same attitude too. We 20, we 30s, we in our 20s, our 30s, our 40s. Man, we got a lot of life in us, a lot of fight left to give, and we're gonna overcome this. This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing, man. And for the people that's still going out and still partying and still getting together, still congregating, and y'all just gotta get out the house. I hope that's really the case. I hope y'all really have to get out because, man, all I ask is that you try your best. If you can only stay in the house 2 days out the week, then stay in the house 2 days. If you can stay in the house 4 days out the week, stay in the house 4 days. Whatever you can give. So I'm not gonna ask you to give more than you can give, but at least try your best. That's all I ask for, and I hope that's what everybody else is asking for too, and everybody else is thinking about, and just really dive deep inside and figure out all you can give in this world, man.